Yeah, so back with the video, today we're looking at this optic illusions video that will apparently say a lot about your personality or reveal what personality type you have. So let's take a look at what personality we have. So, in case you obviously didn't know that about yourself yet, well now you do.
1. What do you see first?
A frog. That's a fucking frog. You cannot tell me it's something else. That's a fucking frog.
A frog.
Exactly.
Most people see a frog right away. If this is about you, then you have a straightforward personality. You
What
try
else
to
is
be
there to be
honest
seen?
and direct with others no matter what. You're perceived as confident, trustworthy,
So I'm
and
confident,
reliable.
I'm trustworthy,
There are
and I'm
no
reliable,
hidden
bro.
messages in your words, which is why people can trust your opinion and advice. A horse. Not
A
so many
horse?
people manage
A
to spot a
horse?
horse from...
Tilt your head to the left. Oh, motherfucker, that's actually a fucking horse. That's crazy. How the fuck would you get that, bro? How the fuck? That is such a setup. That is such a setup because that's obviously a fucking frog. But, you know, because of a coincidence, it looks like a fucking horse. That's not a... Where are the fucking eyes? Huh? Well, they are there, but they don't really look like eyes. So I'm just gonna disagree.
Whose attention is first drawn to the horse are thoughtful individuals. If you're one of them, you have an analytical mind. You don't take things for what they seem to be. You have a critical approach to life.
Tell me if one of
and
you
prefer
saw
to
a horse
reach your
first,
own
bro. I'm actually
conclusions
curious
about a
because there's no
situation.
way.
Number 2. What do you see first?
Fucking bears in a mountain. A mountain bears, bro.
3 bears. If the first thing that caught your eye was 3 big gray bears, you have an analytical way of thinking. You prefer a logical and stepwise approach to solving problems. You try to break an issue up into separate parts. This helps you understand the main problem and solve it efficiently.
What if you see both at the
If
same
you saw
time?
mountains first and only then recognize that they look like bears, your style of thinking is intuitive. You often rely on your gut feeling, and it rarely lets you down. You use your experience to solve problems fast and efficiently.
This
You
is so
can notice
confusing, you
common
know?
patterns in different situations, and they help you figure out the necessary solutions.
But this one is so weird to me because it's obviously a mountain, but it's obviously a bear as well, you know? It's obviously a fucking bear. You can't tell me otherwise. But it's so obviously shaped as a mountain. I don't think you really can see one or the other first. This is just, you see that. You see a mountain that's a bear.
Number 3. What did you see first?
Two fucking... What the fuck is the name again of that? Squirrels.
2 squirrels on a tree branch. In this picture, most people immediately notice a couple of squirrels sitting on a tree branch. These are the types of individuals who can see the big picture effortlessly. If you're one of them, your abilities help you correctly assess situations at first sight, and thus solve subsequent problems efficiently.
So I'm efficient.
A
woman's face? What?
Very few people manage to see a woman's face at all, let alone notice it at first glance. If you still can't find the face, tilt your head to the left.
I look maybe like a fucking idiot right now, but I still just don't fucking see that, you know. I don't... Oh, now I see it. Oh, one of the squirrels, the bottom one is the lips. That is such a horrible picture, bro. You cannot tell me that is... How do people see that first? So you have to tilt your head first before actually answering the question then. Because this is not already the second time. So that's not what you see first. Because you're trying to see something else. So you're actually trying to see something else first. That, it makes no sense.
One squirrel will turn into the woman's lips and the other into her eye. However, if the face was the first thing you saw in the picture, congrats. You're a unique individual with outstanding observational skills. This can help you in both your work and your social interactions with others. Number 4. What did you see first?
It's a dude with fucking... It's a dude. What fucking binoculars? Why the fuck is that so difficult to say?
You're a person who prefers to concentrate on the big picture if the first thing you spotted in this image was a man holding a pair of binoculars. Several glances are enough for you to collect all the information you need.
You can also see a car.
That's why you aren't a big fan of thorough analysis.
Oh, yeah.
A car. If you instantly saw a car, your co-workers and friends must appreciate your ability to notice fine details. You like
but I'm a bit confused, like you see a car, but
plan.
on top of what?
You may occasionally overanalyze
what about the rest of the picture? Like it's just a car on top of
the
a
letter
dude.
A.
That's
Are you
weird.
one of the very few who noticed the letter A first of all? If so, then your strong intuition is enviable. On top of that, you're a person who always suggests creative ideas and non-standard solutions. Number 5. What did you see first?
A tree. Obviously. But I'm trying to see what else I could see, but I don't really see it.
2 faces. If the first thing you paid attention to was a couple looking at each other, then you're a romantic at heart. You really value
That's so
the
weird
people
because
in
I
your
see it
life.
now, but
Love
you still
and
see a tree.
understanding mean a lot to you. Not to mention, you have a positive and friendly personality.
Like, even
Your
if
inborn
you look at
reasoning
two faces, you still
abilities
see a
can calm
fucking
down
tree above
even the
them.
most nervous or agitated people. A tree. If your attention was instantly drawn to a tree, you're the type who occasionally needs to be on their own. You love
But what is
nature
this
and
based
solitude,
on, though?
but don't mind spending time with your loved ones as well. Besides, you're a tactful person who avoids hurting others' feelings by all means.
Like, do you just come up with a picture and just decide what personality is gonna be? Like, what do you base this on? You know, it just doesn't really make any sense to me, because I could just randomly take two things together and I could just come up with a story what it would mean.
Number 6. What did you see first?
A woman. And I see fucking plants, but the woman is pretty obvious.
A girl's face. If you're
Yeah.
one of those who notice the face of a young woman, you're always aware of your surroundings. What's more, you see patterns around you.
I guess
and this
so.
helps you draw the right conclusions and make correct assessments. Flowers. If you saw only flowers in this image, you probably really love nature. You appreciate the world around you, but also manage
that really
to get
flowers,
away from the
though? It's
everyday
more like
hustle and bustle when
plants.
you need to.
I don't really see more flowers of that. I see more just leaves, you know?
Number 7. What do you see first?
So what am I? Mr. Leaf, bro? That's a cat.
A mouse. If you
A
spotted
mouse?
a mouse first, you're an optimist. You
I'm
prefer
a
to
bit
look
confused
for
about that
advantages
one.
in every situation. You sometimes might not be practical enough, and people
Where
often
exactly
say
is
that
that
you have your
mouse?
head in the clouds. But in fact, you're well aware of the world around you. You simply prefer
Where
to
is the
concentrate
mouse?
on its bright sides.
I don't get it.
A cat.
Yeah,
If
I
you
see a
saw
cat. Where's the
as soon
fucking
as you
mouse,
glanced
bro?
at this picture, you're a realistic person. You know what you need from life, and you don't naively build castles in the air.
But
You
where
see
is the
world as a
mouse?
whole, and this helps you plan your subsequent actions.
No. We're not just gonna move on, right? Where the fuck is that mouse? Like, you're saying there's a mouse, but where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is the mouse? Let me know in the comments, because I cannot find it. There's no way, bro. There's not a fucking mouse in this picture. Unless it's in the fucking cat. Maybe he ate it or something.
8. What do you see first?
A skull. And a girl in front of a window.
A woman looking out the window. If you notice the woman looking out the window first, you may tend to overlook dangers. You might even risk your life without realizing it. You're sometimes too spontaneous and a bit naive. That's why you may often find yourself
Yeah, but that's all
unprepared for
cool now. But
unpleasant
there's no way you don't see a
consequences.
skull first. Look at the fucking
Was it
shape.
a skull that you first noticed? If so, then you're a realist rather than
I've been a
idealist.
realist for every fucking
You probably
picture so
come
far,
off as a
bro.
bit cynical to people who don't know you well enough. But your line of thinking is simply that all good things may come to an end one day.
Yeah, but there's no way you don't see a skull at all. Like, there's no way. A woman. And a dude playing something. I don't know
A man
exactly
playing
what's
the
going on.
saxophone. If
Nah,
the
but I
first
thought a woman
thing your
first.
eyes landed on was a man playing the sax, then you're left brain.
And what the fuck does
This
that mean?
means that your forte is analytical thinking. You're also good at numbers and languages. Your friends
Because of
often
a
ask you
picture.
for advice because your logic helps solve any problem.
This makes no
A
sense to
woman's
me.
face. If you first notice the face of a woman, you're a right-brained individual. And since your right hemisphere is more developed than the left one, your main trait is creativity. You use different forms of art to express yourself. Besides, you have a high level of emotional intelligence. And your imagination helps you deal with problems in an outside-of-the-box type of way.
But I'm so confused how you fucking decide
Number
this,
10.
you know?
What do you see first?
A duck. I mean, I see a fucking
A squirrel.
bunny or something
If
too,
the first
but...
animal
Oh,
you
squirrel.
saw
Oh,
was
yeah,
a
fucking squirrel.
this
Why the-
means that the left side of your brain is
I don't know.
more
I
developed.
just look at the
Again,
face, but
this
this is definitely a
hemisphere is
duck.
responsible for logical and analytical thinking, as well as mathematical skills. A duck. If you noticed a duck, the right hemisphere of your brain is dominant.
Again?
This means that you're really good at everything connected with arts and creativity.
So I'm basically an artist, you want to
Number
say.
11. What do you see first?
A donkey, bro. And a seal, but the
A
donkey
seal.
was definitely
If you
first.
notice the seal in this picture, your attention to details is astonishing. Your logic is sound, and it can help you out in any argument. You're great at calculations and
I
mathematics.
feel like all these pages
On top of that, your analytical
almost has the
abilities
exact
help you
same
master
description,
languages
you know?
with ease. A donkey. You're a highly intuitive person if the first thing you saw in this picture was a donkey. You value your freedom and prefer to work without any supervision. You often
Fair,
anticipate
but,
something
like,
that may happen to you.
I
You
just
make
don't
plans,
understand how
you
one
consider
picture
all
can
alternatives and opt for the best one.
come up with this,
Did
you know?
you learn anything new and unexpected about yourself?
No, not
Tell us
really.
about
I
your-
just think it's a bit strange how you... I wonder if this is based on anything, or if it's just he just came out with it himself, you know? That's what I'm just wondering. Like, is there any truth in this, or is there any way to actually prove these things, or is it just a dude made a video and came out with a story about what it could mean? Because if I have to believe this, I'm very creative and I'm a realist and I'm lonely apparently or something. I don't even fucking remember, bro. It's something like that. So let me know what you are. You know, I'm pretty curious now as well. But this was the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I hope you have a fantastic day as well. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. So, bye.